Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. If you didn't already know, I'm Hello Good Game, and I'll be your host within today's Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video. Playing Mar Don't You Dare, a red, white, and black mid-range / control deck. Very excited to showcase this for you all today, breaking down the deck list in depth, discussing both the strategies and synergies held within. Moving on to our gameplay footage against both the best decks and players in the world within Mythic rank, and then wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you'd like to support for free, and it really does help, you can leave a like, a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get that out of the way. Of course, join our community Discord as well, all for free. Kick back, relax, and let's take a look at the deck. Here we are with Mar Don't You Dare. Like I said, a red, black, and white mid-range / control deck with 60 cards in standard best of 1 with a 3.3 average, 8 creatures, 27 non-creatures, and 25 land, to help out that little bit of a more aggressive curve. We will also be ramping with 2 copies of the Celestis, coming in, tapping for 1 mana of any color, which does help the triple color deck quite a bit, as well as the mana curve, okay? So at the end of the day, this deck just likes to stop the aggro decks, right? That's our main goal here, and well, we're getting down and dirty with both the Archangel of Wrath for 4. It's a 3/4 with flying and lifelink, and so this is going to be an aggro deck's worst nightmare as it enters play. Literally able to swing the match in our favor. Very nice. Of course, when it enters the battlefield, we can kick it either once or twice, and when we do, it'll deal 2 damage to any target. This is, again, very nice to remove the aggro player's creatures, but you can send it into their health points or planeswalkers, which is quite nice. Very good here. And of course, that's really easy for us to accomplish late game. We'll also be using Shoulder the Apocalypse for 4, a 4/5 with Death Touch, and whenever you draw, gain 2 life. Whenever they draw, they're going to lose 2 life. Again, this will help you sustain your life total and actually put out a fair amount of damage, as well as the Archangel. And what's really cool here is lots of times we'll play the Angel first, and then they're going to remove it, right? And then they've spent their removal, they've gone 2 for 1 while we've simultaneously removed their creatures, and then we just play Shouldered when they're out of removal, and we all know how that ends, right? One of the only other creatures in the deck will be a other Shouldered for 5 mana, 4/5 with Menace. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent will sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker, and then we can pay 5 to exile it, returning it to the play as the True Scriptures if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard. And for each opponent, destroy up to 1 creature or planeswalker that they control when it enters. And then on your next draw step, they're going to discard 3 cards and then mill 3 cards. And then finally, you will put all creatures from all graveyards into the battlefield under your control, exiling the Scripture back into play as the Shieldred, which is quite nice, right? So that's what we're doing with our creatures in the deck. Everything else is either a planeswalker or removal, or both. Liliana of the Veil for 3 loyalty, +1. Each player discards a card. -2, target player sacrifices a creature. Very nice removal here. And also with -6, separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player will sacrifice all permanents of a pile of their choice, which is really cool. We'll have the Wandering Emperor here for 4, 3 starting loyalty as well with Flash, and she can actually activate her loyalty abilities at instant speed the turn she enters play. +1, putting a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It will also gain first strike until the end of turn. All right, that counter will stay first strike till end of turn. -1, creating a 2/2 with Vigilance, and then -2, exiling a tap target creature, gaining 2 life. A single copy of Kaya for 7, 6 loyalty with Hexproof, +2. Each opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. That's going to blow a aggro deck out of the water. 0, draw 2 cards, then your opponent may scry 1. This is very nice if you have Shouldered in play. It's going to, result in life gain here. And then -3, exiling target creature or enchantment. And if it wasn't Aura, create a token that's a copy of it. That's a 1/1 Spirit with flying. This is really nice to control your opponent's board state. Vraska, Betrayal Sting here for 1 as well for 6 loyalty or 5 +1 Phyrexian black source for the completed. It will enter with 2 less loyalty, and of course you'll pay 2 life for that Phyrexian black. 6 starting loyalty normally, and 0, you're going to draw a card, lose 1 life, proliferate. -2, Target creature becomes a treasure artifact with tap to add that mana of any color. It will lose its abilities and stuff. So good removal here, and then -9. If a player has fewer than 9 poison counters on it, they're going to get the number equal to the difference, and then of course you can proliferate, push that to 10, and win the game. The Wanderer here for 6 as well, 5 starting loyalty, can only be attacked by 1 creature, which is pretty crazy. +1, exiling up to 1 target artifact or creature, returning it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's end step. This is really cool if you need to reset anything. 0, creating a 2/2 with double strike, and then -4 for each player. Choose a creature that they control, and then they're going to sacrifice all non-chosen creatures, which is, you know, an additional field wipe for us. So that's what we have for Planeswalker value. The Celestis value here as well. 3 mana, tapping for any mana. Choosing starting the day-night cycle when it enters, and whenever it does cycle, you're going to draw a card, gain 1 life, and discard a card if you do draw, which is quite nice. And then everything else is removable, right? Cut down, strangle, destroy evil, ossification, go for the throat, abrade, Nahiri's Warcrafting, Sunfall, right? A little bit of life gain and sustainability through the draw via Union of the Third Path. It's just nice to have something to do early game while you wait to wipe your opponent's board state. Things like this. There's a Mirrex here, along with a bunch of dual lands to keep things consistent. Then we have a few utility lands as well to get a little bit of additional value out of our mana base. I hope you guys enjoy the deck. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join that community Discord. All that, right? Very cool stuff, and just kick back, relax, enjoy. Thanks for watching. All right, I'm on cookie break. Settle down. Need to power up to win this match, right? Land looks fairly good. Removal on 2 with a braid. Building into a shouldered and wandering emperor. And eventually into a Kaya, which will be very nice. Interesting, some spell slinging action. Instant speed wanderer it is. Yeah, you do that. You can see Kaya laughing from here. Right here, she's laughing, you know. Yeah, you do 2 damage. Cast big score, dude. Tap out. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy.
Finally, I'm home.
Hopefully they don't wipe with a Brotherhood's end.
To me.
That would upset me. Good on them if they do. I mean, heck, they could cast Chandra. Why not? Get after it, bro. We're playing to 5. Really? I'm just going to push up. Attack for 3. That's pretty good. Ooh. This isn't till 7, so I'm not going to do this until 6. And maybe they tap out, right? Okay, what's going on? Another big score? Hey, lightning bolts. Sure.
I'll be back.
That's fine. I mean, it's still 2 cards for 1 card. My Wandering Emperor made the token herself. You know? That's 1 card. And they just use a Twinferno and a Lightning Strike. 2 cards. 3 cards in hand. They do have a draw, though, with the flashback, which gains positive value. Especially if they draw a draw. Draw a multi-draw. Now we're talking. This is 6 for Shelly that gets through Make Disappear. Could still be countered, yes, but not by Make Disappear. So they go with an Infusion. Finding Make Disappear. But we played around it. Oh. Makes it a little bit better. 5 damage. Well, you're going to need another Lightning Strike with a Play with Fire or Twinferno. You know, it's probably 2 spells for them. Three cards that we don't see. We know there's Counterspell on Kaya. However, will we get around it? It's a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. Ooh. We need a target. Block Adelphia. That's fine. I have no problem with that. That also makes good casualty targets. Oh? You trying to get good value on me with a Lightning Strike as backup? I don't think so. Counter it, I'll pay for it, bro. And get rid of that counterspell, most importantly. I need a target. And they want those tokens to casualty, right? That double block was greedy. So we know one of these cards is a Lightning Strike. Absolutely one of these cards is a Lightning Strike. So what's the other? I would have kept the land in hand at this point as a bluff as well, but y'all do you. Down to 9. The ability would take them to 7, and of course, drawing's not really in the equation for them anymore. Because that, again, comes at a negative consequence to Shieldred's ability. From her ability. Ooh! Found my target. Once a turn? Or just all of them? All of them. So they're doubling down on me. With a Twin Fernskis. But without a land. Now they only have 1 mana. Now they only have 1 mana. Spells can't be countered as well, so Kaya could get fucking lit. That's such a good card to take a copy of, too. But they could burn it. No, because they're going to lose access to it. Oh, we done them dirty. Well, no, they could casualty their own Disciple. They 100% could casualty their own Disciple. They got that treasure out. So it's not Kaya's turn. Or else they'd counter it. And they use the bolt from their hand right before they lose their their lyre. No! They're like, well, I got to cast a couple things. You're welcome to. Absolutely. I find you. Getting around the counterspell. Yes, the Lear says count counter, but when you sacrificed it with the casualty, the sacrifice removes Lear from the field before the counter resolves, allowing you to counter. That's what makes it so good with Make Disappear. Because only you can counter. But you have to sacrifice your Lear. Did they get a second one off the top? Bro, you're a legend, Larry! You're a freaking legend, dude! Oh, good God. Now that's good comedy. They can top deck, I can top deck too, baby. Three, four, five, six, seven. We only have 8. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just wait, bro. Top deck's another Lear. What? They could flash in a creature. I could still pay 4, though. So that won't work.
I was expecting a more impressive enemy. It's what you deserve.
Casual 8 loyalty planeswalker with hexproof that you can't target. I'm sure it's fine. What could go wrong? I'm surprised we got through that. That was pretty scary after that first big score. The Devils have haste. Whoa, they wipe their own creature. They don't even go for the devil attack. That is weird. I would have hasted those Devils. We only need to kick it once. We don't even need to kick it. Kaya can just do her thing. Nice. Good game. Maybe they deal 23 damage. I don't know. Going first. Land is here. Looking for a red source. Looking for, I guess, another white source. It's pretty good. Ah, as is that. I'm just going to take this right now. So there's no +1 counter being distributed. Decreasing their damage output. And then it's a 2/2 later as well. So it's just 1 damage for 1 mana. This is fine. We'll ossify it. After we gain life. Right? Because this is 5 life. They can hit for 2. I don't care, bro. And now we're double casting. Ooh, big tough guy. It would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's keep it slow for now. Drain out some more spells out of their hand. And then we'll play it. One damage here, that's fine. Another. Look at you go. Those are some little targets for Archangel. Take it now. Why not? And they're like, well, if you're going on the stack, I'm going on the stack. And that's like, okay. Cast those spells. Drain that hand. I have something really cool I want to show you. Some Scooby snacks for the Archangel, right? Absolutely. And then they're going to dunk on this because they're like, oh, the Archangel has to go. That has life gain. And that's when we slam Shieldred. And then they're like, okay, I'll deal with Shoulder. And then we slam Vraskas. Hey, we can take out this enchantment, can't we? See? 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 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Last card in hand, last card in hand. Maybe they get it. Maybe there's something in their hand. Maybe they top deck. But, you know. Yes. Draw a card. 2 damage. Bloodthirsty. What's that thing do? Just take it away from them, right? Here for 4, because why not? It is a race at the end of the day. We don't want to allow them power up. Down to 10. Shandi! She's very good. She actually draws card advantage through exile, which is quite nice.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Down to 8. Draw with Vraska. I'm just going to finish out the game. We have a Mirex. They're down to 2 here. Should be fine. They just deal 15 damage to us this turn.
So what?
With the help of this Kimono. Absolutely.
Hateful. I can taste your fear.
Interesting. Can they simultaneously, for 2 mana, a black mana, kill Vraska and Shieldred? That would be cool. Good game. Okay, suspect land, and there's not a lot of it, lot of it. Mono white humans, my favorite. Oh, yours too? Copper coat. Intrepid, come on. Come on. Use a braid. And then next turn, we can double cast. If you play Adeline, I swear to God. Hit for 2. That's fun. Sunfall's going to be really handy if we can get to 5. Looking just to get to 4 even. There it is. Hello! These are both sorcery speed plays. Might is legendary, so it's a good target to take in case they deal with this enchantment later. And then we'll permanently deal with the draw engine. You know, you beat mono white the same way you beat mono red here. We do really good against the aggro decks. It's the that hurts. I've had this happen before. This is one of the most hurtful things. Having your Adeline die to a cut down. What? Ah. Not okay. Very, very hurtful. Can we get a 5th land off the top? Ooh. Ooh. This is fairly flawless as well. Archangel dominates aggro decks. It's so good. Brutal Cathar. Hello. How are you? into an officer. Coming over. That's a casual 2-for-1. Very good value. Officer's a draw engine. That's their third officer. Into a copy. Lavangudi. Minus. Take the officer. No draw engine for you. Hit for 3. We've just gone to Value Town, chat. Hitched a ride on the economy bus as well. And why not? You don't get this kind of value elsewhere.
You've done it. That's coming on.
I'm actually gonna minus.
Keep watch for intruders.
Just chill out, because they could get a Brutal Cathar. Or a Vanguard, right? So it's good to just hang out for a sec. Play defensively on our Planeswalkers. Yeah.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Yeah. Let's get after it, because we do have the 2/2 as well. It's for, you know, a sneak defense creature. I want Thalia to block. No, you're not going to do it? Oh, we could have had them block Thalia and then kill the Vanguard to get Thalia for free. Let's just take it. Push Lily up.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Goodbye, Thalia.
One of your friends has to leave.
Strike fast and strike.
Let's just spread the value. Easy win. Right, so we're really good against aggro decks. The tempo deck, mono blue decks, are a little tough for us because we're pretty slow. And the other control decks are, you know, kind of in the air. Good land, but pretty slow. Pretty slow. Celebrate the slowness. Embrace it. Oh, that's a little bit quicker. Living on both sides of the fence. The grass is always green. I like the swamp style here. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. What do you got over there, Willis? When are you going to play Sheldred? Oh, next turn, HGG. Next turn. Get this thing out of here. I was actually maybe going to play Mirrex there. It would have been better, but... I'm going to play Angel now. Not kicked. We could have got around that one life, my bad. With the Mirrex. Literally no reason to play it other than my hand is broken. Hey! You're supposed to play your Sheldred. We're at 5, going to 6, and then 7. Play that Sheldred! Yeah, that's got ward. That's pretty good. That was 18. They're 21. Get stomped on. Toss a land. Black source. We have 2 of them. 2 white sources. A third black. Yep. And we have 2, 3. So we're just gonna play the land. For 1 poison, down to 20. We killed their arena and they've not been able to... Oh, there it is. Hi, Sheldred. We've been waiting for you. Really? Why wouldn't you play Sheldred, bro? They could have another edict, and I don't want that. There she is. Hi. Hello. How are you today? You're coming over with me.
I'm home.
Tossing our land. Exiling for 2 life.
Judgment is final.
Drawing a card, losing 2 life. Kaya out, and we will minus on their Shielded. Making a token copy of it. Lots of creatures aren't worth making a token of. This is. This most certainly is. I need to keep the Planeswalker alive in case it is an Edict, so let's just plus up.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Now if they Edict, it can hit the Emperor, or it's probably going to hit this Shouldered token, which is, well, cut down's good too. Yeah, we're nervous about the Edict. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Bro, didn't you not just see what I did? I'll do it again. Oh, I don't even have to, Daddy. Oh my God. Becky, look at that turn. It's just so big.
Sacrifices must be made.
Yes. Draw 2 cards does seem amenable. Amenable?
I've done my research.
They get the scry. It's a lot of life. I like the draw. I like the life game. I like having a second creature in play. I'm going to hold on to land to discard. Because we still gain life. It's just the +2 we're not getting. And I like the +2 because you get, you know, towards those minuses, but this will be okay. It's a good play, Randy. Take their Shielded. Draw 2. Come on.
Let me get a
Come
read of
on.
the situation.
So bad. But still pretty good.
Drop it.
Hitting for 6. Big damage. Holding up, cut down, making a might as well. Taking an additional 2 here. To 12. We go to 21. There to 13. Through the raid. Meyer brings Shouldered back. Ooh. But you just wish you would not have milled that. Alright, Might Adelphia. Oh, Archangel off the top. Nice. Alright, you know, land is here. It's like, where's all the black, though? I've been drawing all black every single game, and like, here's 4 white sources. It's just variance, you know? One would think this is a Boros deck. The Shuffler certainly does. I'm gonna keep it, I don't know. There's early game removal, there's late game removal here. Like, there's some card advantage, I guess. I don't know. Let's get out of paying life for anything. Mono blue is always a lot of fun, you know? This one deck I love to play against. When I wake up in the morning, I just think, you know, maybe I could get a string of mono blue decks today. 3, 4, 5 in a row. That will certainly inspire some confidence within me for the day. Oh, for the week, I'm thinking. No, you go. And they're like, that's my favorite thing. Thank you. I'm just going to continue to attack my freaking graveyard, dude. I'm not casting anything ever. And that way it's like they're not countering me. Okay. I'm certain. War 2 incoming. Then a counterspell. But then I play Liliana. Or they phase it out. And that's like so upsetting to me. La Spiel Pierce. Won't save you this time. They could bounce it, they could phase it.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
I swear to God, if you phase this out, it's a bounce at least. And they're tapped. Which means Archangel just gets slammed for 4.
Personal space.
Because it's better than it being countered. Mardu nothing. Is that what your deck's called, bro? Hey. You should save that. You never know when you need it. So we know they have something. If only we had 9. 9 mana would make this a lot easier. We could pull the counterspell and then wipe. This way we can pay 2. Get around the counterspell. It is a phase out, which would have gotten us anyways. And now we're still screwed.
Drop it.
Let's toss the more expensive one. That was a counterspell too. Okay. 4 cards in their hand. Do they stack out another creature for greed? Everyone's got a little greed in their heart. I know I do. It's how one can fight it,
I know
though.
when I'm not wanted.
Oh, and they do well. This is going to cost 4, which only gives us 4. I don't think I need to kick it. And do it on their turn in case they have a phase out or a bounce. Ooh. Draws are good. Where's my Shieldred? Aren't we supposed to be punishing those? Auto pay, yeah. Here comes the counterspell. 2 mana counterspell, 3 mana counterspell. What you got, Willis? What you got? What you got? What you got? Gonna phase it out, bounce it. What's up? What's up? The Big Mac. I mean, we get it. That's 1 of 4. Plus, they've got 4 Djinns, so good luck, dude. Freaking good luck, dude! I hope you get a great top deck, HGG, because you are dead, son. Everyone's got a little greed in their heart, right? No, they don't. They don't. Ouch. I love mono blue. You love mono blue? All right, our opponent will be going first. I do not care for the hand, but, you know, at least it's there. I'd rather have a hand of magic cards than not. It's a weird way to think of it, but I guess. Intapped with our Cliffs, followed by the Ridge, unlocking our 3rd, which I hate to cast on 3, but if you have to. Archangel and Shieldred is what we'll look to build towards here. Throat and Evil available for us next turn. And I guess we'll just hold them both up. In case it's a squee. Could be a Squizzler. Could be a Squizzler. Turn 3 Squizzler? Always. Squizzler, Squizzler, Squizzler. Now you'll never get that out of your head. Huh. That's interesting. That's an artifact, right? The spear can grow in damage. We do get hit for 3. Acceptable. Oh, we don't have basic land. Doesn't hit me shoulder next turn anyways. Who cares? Kaya, get back here. Did they get shuffled? The rest on the bottom in random order. No, they're on the bottom. Do we need to shuffle them? Yes. This is top 900 mono red player. It's the burn decks don't really give us too much problems. The Squizzler. Hi. Hello. We'll let him have a turn. I just want exile without the Wanderer dying. Ooh, bringing the bird back. Kind of regret this now. Should have maybe just went for it. Woo! Down to 7. They might get us. They might get us. Nah, this has got life gain. And a +1. Watch them steal it from us and then hit us with it. I mean, they definitely have answers. You know, double down on it. 3 damage, 2 damage attack. Right? They could get very dirty here. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. Do they take out the Emperor? Doubling down, 2 cards on hand. We're down to 7. They're hitting for 4. Do they take us to 3? Or do they take us down to 5? They could have lethal. They literally could have lethal. Taking us to 1. Taking us to 1. Or taking us to 3 with an Emperor kill. Which I think is appropriate. That gives them the win next turn, I'm fairly certain. Right? Unless we get a land. We do not get a land. Ouch. No basic lands for the ossification. Really bones us here. Never been a problem before. We're just dead. We can go up to 6. We're getting hit for 4 confirmed. They might just have lethal in hand. Mono red doing its thing. I think we messed up by not taking that squee earlier. But what do you do? I really thought getting that angel to plus counter would help us. And if we took the squee, the Wanderer would have died and not been able to apply that counter. You know. Damned if you do, you damned if you don't. All right, that helps. Recycling a land. Do they find lethal? Good game, mono red. Nice cycle. Very close match. Alrighty then. So the mana base could maybe use some work. Dare I say, drop a swamp out of plains. Maybe we take a couple more dual lands. I feel like we were able to sustain our life total quite nicely. I'm always, trying to balance that. Like, how many pain lands can we use to make our mana base consistent while not killing ourselves, right? So I think it's pretty cool. We have enough removal that killing ourselves is not that big of a problem, because it's usually just an empty board state because the deck is all removal. And then, couple that with the amount of life gain we have, it's pretty groovy. So, maybe we add like another Forge to the deck or 2, right? That Mardu, pay 1 life. The Rakdos land can just be increased if we needed that as well. There's no need to pay life there. It really is just the Battlefield Forge. And, maybe like a Field of Ruin to destroy other Mirexes, because that card is busted. You almost have to run Field of Ruin, because if your opponent gets a Mirex, it's going to eat through your removal. And it's like not even like you can just defend against it, because they're going to make a new one every turn and overwhelm you. So let's, add a Field of Ruin in here as well, I think. If you yourself have any suggestions, YouTube comments are right below. Hit us up. Let's get that out for all of us. If you've got this great idea, don't hold it back. Unless you want to dominate, then you keep all these to yourself. But not this guy. I like to share. And I think this deck's pretty well positioned currently. The biggest downfall that I think I noticed with it was against the mono blue tempo, or potentially the Esper control. But the tempo almost felt worse because we were going slow and allowing them to accelerate. Whereas against the other control deck, we're going slow together, right? So it doesn't really feel as bad. However, with that being said, there's always room for improvement. So like I said, hit me up in the comments, join the community Discord, and if you haven't subscribed yet, if you want to go above and beyond, we're live on Twitch if you want to come donate and hang out. And most importantly, just have a great day, right? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon in the next.